Hello class 11, welcome to your live class, education class. We were continuing the chapter co-curricular activities, and today in the third day we are going to discuss the different types of co-curricular activities. So still now we have discussed that the definition, what is co-curricular activity, what are the traditional and modern concept of education, traditional and modern concept of co-curricular activities, and also the objectives of co-curricular activity. What are the aims and objectives? We have seen that these activities, though it was previously thought that these are extra, and thus it was named as extracurricular activity, and now the name changed into co-curricular activities as the importance of the activities are changed, and the thinkers have thought that they should run parallelly with the formal education. And what are the objectives? It helps in social development, it helps in developing social characteristics, and also in all round sphere of an individual's life. Today we are going to discuss the different types of co-curricular activities. So this is a long question, it can come for 6 to 8 marks. So when you will go through your book, you will see that it is written in details. I will discuss a little part of it today, and in the next day I will continue with the same. So first list, see, this chart is already given in your book, but still I have written over here so that it helps you to understand. See, types of co-curricular activities here. Three different types of co-curricular activities are there. That is physical activity, special educational activity, and social activity. Now physical activity means what? What do you understand? You understand physical fitness, gym, yoga, sports, games. You are participating in cricket, football, all sorts of this forms together the physical activities. Now these physical activities again is divided into two parts: exercise and games. Exercise and games, what is the difference between exercise and games? Games you are playing with fun, maybe the restrictions of rules and regulations are little bit less in comparison to exercise. Now exercise means what? You are bodybuilding, different sorts of gym, yoga, and for physical fitness, how it is helping us? It is helping us in our physical and social development, isn't it? It is helping us to keep ourselves fit. Games you are playing in a group activity where your social development is being encouraged. When you are playing in a group, games is generally played in a group form, isn't it? You are not only the one member of the group, so you are cooperating, you are learning something, and you are gaining something, and you are learning how to live with others. So these are the games. So physical activities, here we can make it two types of physical activity. One is exercise, another one is game. Now special educational activities. See, apart from the educational activities in the school, you also learn some extra qualities through which you will be benefited for your future. When you will grow up in your future, you will be definitely benefited. So here it is divided into different parts. See, creative activities, self-expressional activities, appreciative activities, and finally administrative activities. See, creative activities means you already know when you are creating something, you are musician, you are creating a new lyrics, or you are creating a new music through which a new song will begin, or you are creating something, you are making something by your own thought. So it is ultimately, it is giving you a special happiness, isn't it? Yes. Self-expressional activity, when you are in school or in college, when you are participating in different activities like quiz competition, extempo, discussion, debates, over there you are able to put your opinion, you are allowed to give your own opinion, give your own suggestions to the others, which can benefit others as well. And you are getting the chance of self expression, means you are getting the chance to express your own feeling, isn't it? And these types of activity which are organized in school, they are known as self expressional activity, where you are able to express yourself, your thoughts, where you are you are against a thought. What happens in case of debates and discussions? Some are telling against and some are telling for. So which part you are taking? You are another one, different part of people, a group of people are there to whom you are objecting, and you have opined your own opinion, you have told your own opinion, you have expressed your feeling that yes, according to you this is correct, what they are telling is incorrect. Over there you are satisfying your ego, isn't it? Over there you are able to speak out, you are given enough freedom to speak out, isn't it? So you are expressing your own feeling. Next is appreciative activity. Appreciative activity means this includes mainly the tours and programs which are conducted by the schools, where you are being appreciated for participating the activities which are ultimately benefiting benefit for you and for the others as well. Suppose the educational tour, when you are visiting for geographical tour or scientific tours or museums or like Birla Planetarium we have, or BITM, many of you have visited over there. So different types of scientific and geographical, or maybe in a industry you have visited for a geographical too. So over there you are learning many things and you are being appreciated for participating. Maybe some of the students, they are not willing to join, but you are being appreciated for what? Because you are going over there not only for living in a group, not only for making fun, but also to participate and to learn the program which is being organized by the school. Finally, the administrative means, in some colleges and universities you have seen that there are group of people, those who are administrating, those who are making some parties, they are in favor of some group, and they are organizing some programs through which the professors and the students, or the teacher and the students, are meeting each other, and they are following, they are understanding, they are coming in a mutual solution. Okay, so administrative quality means here school will only teach you how to be a leader of a group, how to say something, how to speak out, and these happens through what? That debates and discussions, just now I have discussed, that through that you are able to give your own opinion, suggest your own thoughts, what you are thinking about something, isn't it? You are getting a space to talk, and you are getting the qualities of administration. Finally, social activities, we all know, where we are putting ourselves, we are devoting ourselves for the society and the benefit of the society. So two parts are two different types of there. This chart you will get in the book and in the PDF as well. Activities of social administration. Social administration, as I have told you, the political leaders, the party leaders, those who are in a good form, they are devoting themselves for the society, and they are committed that they will do good for the people, and this is called the social activity. And activities for social service. Social service means excuse me, the people, those who are giving service to the society without any benefit. They are like they are providing education to the poor people, they are providing books to the poor, those who are meritorious students, or still they are poor, they cannot afford books and copies. The social worker group of NGO, they are providing books to the meritorious poor students, and maybe at the winter they are providing with some winter collections like dresses and blankets, etc. So they are doing, these all are part of co-curricular activities which are helping the society to be connected with you. You are understanding the society and you are providing the social service to the general people. And thus activities of social service means when you are putting yourself, you are devoting yourself into, and you are committed to the people of the society. So this is all about the different types of co-curricular activities. Next day we will start in details with physical activities. Get ready with the book because we have to follow the book when we are discussing. Again I will write this and I will start the next part, and we will start with the physical means exercise and games part. Thank you for today.